So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Moved on forwards, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Maradona will not want to lose. He's gone for goal! That was mighty close.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
In with a header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Beckham. Turns and goes back. Showing good feet. And a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, split-second reaction.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Owen attempts a clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. He could be in here. Rummenigge! Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Adams. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Raul. Beckham. Interesting ball. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Owen. And here's Neymar. And it's Sneijder. Maradona. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Owen. Well, that's well defended, and it's gone behind. This possibly the last play of the half. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Offside.
Adams. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and...
Oh, shooting
What a
chance!
goal.
No mistake!
ये अच्छा था.
And this is getting better and better.
just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Conte. Beckham. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And Owen! And that has been clubbed away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Adams.
The attendance for this match
Lizarazu
was
for Conte.
71,649.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it.
अरे बैट पासिंग क्या चल रहा है भाई.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
ऑफसाइड कहाँ पे था ये.
Marquinhos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 9. Owen.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Raul. Coming on the field, number 11. Cantona. Number
Nice interception,
15,
his positioning was spot on. Odo, and that's been intercepted. Mateus threads one in.
Oh,
Oh, that
What a
is
tackle.
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
अरे missed an easy opportunity there.
Maradona. And it's Snyder. And that's another good win of the ball.
Has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. And that's a superb pass.
Easy goal.
Riveting!
अरे यार.
Another big chance
Bad
that
shot.
gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that.
And
Oh.
Torres!
What a shot, what a
That's
shot.
what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he was quick to react. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Hernes. Now there's a fine ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Mateus. Stoichkov shapes to shoot. It's loose and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Van Bouten trying to keep this in, and that was very necessary. And it's Van Bouten. Perez really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up.
Rummenigge!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernando Torres. Rummenigge with a beautifully timed run. Beckham.
अरे bro, गंदा पास.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Bad passing.
So, third corner of the game. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in. Griezmann. Cross goes in there. Cleared without hesitation. Beckham. Hernes. Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Stoichkov. That's a little off target. Tries a shot!
अरे गोल होना चाहिए था ये भाई
Good
यार.
effort, and it is
क्या miss
right
करता
on
है ये?
half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Hi.
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to
कल
continue,
problem कर रहा था भाई. सब लोग का ही problem कर रहा था.
I don't think it's going to take too much
P2P
improvement
में.
for it to happen.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
No, that's been easily repelled. They want to be quick to recover this. Wan-Bissaka. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, what a mistake! Big chance! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise.
हाँ अब सही है, but मैं तो भाई गंदा खेल रहा हूँ. क्या हो गया ये?
Strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Number 10, Antoine Griezmann.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Gilberto Silva cuts out the pass. Mateus. And it's Griezmann. Adams spots it
अरे क्या
and
पास दे रहा हूँ.
intercepts. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov!
Okay. Good save.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Torres. Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Perez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
But he's cut it out. Beckenbauer. And they win it back again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Adams. Strokes it back. Can he put it away?
अरे गोल दो
Well, he
भाई
got rid
क्या क्या
because he
मिस
was
कर रहे
under
ये लोग
pressure.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Beckham.
गोल
Hunners!
हाँ
He's got a goal!
what a goal
There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
78 minutes is number 8. Ernest. Substitution on the field. Number 11. Fernando
So,
Torres.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Stoichkov.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Coming on the field. Number 6.
Mbappe.
Number 4.
No way he was going to let him past.
Number 20.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution.
अरे क्या पास दे रहा है
That's
ये
been
लोग
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the... And Owen!
हाँ हाँ ये तो हो ही जाएगा अभी इसके बाद खेलते हैं
Desperate defending required here. Mateus with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It
Nice.
deserves a better result than that.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Haaland. Now it's Iniesta. Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither.
हाँ, बना
Both
बना
parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
ड्रॉ हो गया बेकार
So,
में
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
वो वाला चैनल भी है इस वाले में कर रहा हूँ मैं ओह हाँ उसमें सब अच्छा हो गया था बट देखते हैं नया चैलेंज. ये फॉर्मेशन नया लाया क्या?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Has a go!
Bad.
And he's really put himself on the line here. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Adams is there, and he can get that clear.
ये क्या पास दे दिया मैंने?
Now they can spring out of defence. Kante makes the interception. Darwin. He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chips it through. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Bellingham. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And here's Owen.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Rudiger. Hernes. And it's Beckham. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Beckenbauer. Thuram. And Adams. Lizarazu. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Beckham.
Bad passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Mateus. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Mateus. Tonali. And that interception was
ये गोल होना चाहिए.
decent hit.
अरे बाप रे. ये वैन डाइक भाई क्या वैन डाइक है?
Momentary.
Bad passing.
Tonali.
कौन सा वाला वैन डाइक है? लिवरपूल वाला ना?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side... Can he finish?
Oh.
Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
A 1-0 lead is... Fires from distance. And here's the chance to counter. Nunez. Hernes. Rummenigge. Van Dijk cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Can he put it away? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, how did I miss that?
To get a vital touch.
Really anticipated
How
that
did I
well,
miss
didn't
that?
Mateus.
Bad.
Out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 5.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Rudiger, number 20.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again. Rummenigge! That was superb.
इसमें वो blitz color
I
नहीं
think
है.
he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! Oh, super ball!
Oh my God.
And he's heaved it away. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. That's really well cleared. Beckham.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good read. It's Dembele!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
डेम्बेले उतना इफेक्टिव नहीं रहा है इस मैच में.
Corner number 2 then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. No, that's been intercepted. And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
Good game.
Fingernails bitten to the quick.
Bro,
but they
I
have
was
got
Missy
over the
Paglu.
line. Quite a
Oh,
ride. Rumen
good game,
voted
good game.
Man of the match, and deservedly so.
To announce today's winning lottery number.
yes, yes,
Just
why not?
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Yeah, it was never a match that
अर्नब
was
रुको
going
भाई
to
सुभजीत
close all the way,
मजुमदार के साथ
Peter,
खेल के
but
आता हूँ
I
ठीक है
felt
एक
the
मैच
team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
हाँ 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 শুভজিৎ মজুমদার বাঙালি তো নাকি জয়েন জয়েন हाँ डिफेंस में एक ही लौंडा तुम्हारा अच्छा खेल रहा है वो वैन डाइक आई डोंट नो व्हाई शुभजीत जॉइन ब्रो हाँ पूरा एक गोल बचा दिया क्या लिख के देना पड़ेगा क्या ओके ओके आई एम वेटिंग हाँ हाँ अभी डीटी को ना नल कर दिया गया है आफ्टर अपडेट ये 2025 में डीटी काम का नहीं रहा फर्स्ट में काम करता था बट लास्ट में अभी अभी काम नहीं कर रहा है डीटी एक शॉट चल रहा है अभी एक शॉट मार्सेटन ये सब चल रहा है मार्केट में अभी
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. And he's intervened well there. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has been
Bad
cut
passing.
short. Law.
Hey.
Tries a
Oh,
shot!
what a goal.
Superb goal!
Well, once more,
Oof,
it's him.
what a pass,
And we
what a
can't be
pass.
surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckham. Owen. So can he finish?
Oh,
Mateus. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's anyone's ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Iniesta. Now it's Beckham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He won't be happy with that one.
oh.
And here's Iniesta. Passing nice and neat. Played over towards the opposite flank. Wan-Bissaka. Rummenigge did well to step in there. That was
Unlucky,
more than
unlucky.
that. Rummenigge.
Unlucky.
Rummenigge!
Huh?
Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Rummenigge might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
Oh.
Hernes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute
Lizarazu.
time.
Owen looks to get on the end of this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
क्या था वो?
Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Everybody, and this is a quick
Well, obviously
reminder, so
things
if
are
you
not good,
be able
Peter.
to catch
It seems the
this
team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too...
He's tried one! Mateus. Rummenigge. Owen. This might spell danger.
Oh, how did I miss
Cleared
that?
without
Again.
complication.
क्या हो रहा है भाई मेरे साथ?
No, that's been intercepted. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Owen!
अरे fake turn.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
The attendance for this match was 72.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the finish!
Oh, what
And
a
he's
save!
really
What a
put
save!
himself on the line here.
Ah,
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Owen. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Matthäus. Number 8, Hannes. Coming on the field, number 15.
Iniesta getting this one clear.
Number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 26, Kagawa. Number 22.
And they're back on the ball again.
Ronaldinho. Substitutions taking place.
Deftly away. Haaland. Back into the middle. Owen. Big
oh,
chance!
what a! अरे मैंने तो सोचा गोल,
And now
फिर
they
से
can
गोल.
clear their lines.
Eh?
Still no way through. The
Yes,
defence
yes, why
here
not,
is
bro?
Resolute. Might be Haaland.
Oh,
He scored.
good goal.
2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Wan-Bissaka. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Oh,
And the referee
GG,
brings
good
it to
game,
a
bro, good
close.
game.
In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want
Milosek,
of running.
bro, where
Simply
you
they were
from?
beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Subhajit, bro,
Whether it's
well
the
paid.
manager's message not getting through.
Do like the stream and subscribe my channel, huh? From Poland, okay. Let's play a friendly. শুভজিৎ ভাই বাঙালি তো নাকি? How do I send friend request? ইস্ট বেঙ্গল না মোহনবাগান? জয় মোহনবাগান। Milos, join, okay? Okay, waiting. Guys, do like the stream and subscribe the channel. Why it is taking so long? Long distance shouldn't affect the. Did you disconnect, Milos? Am I spelling your name correctly? Still waiting. Same here. At last. Let's first check out your team. Bro. Salah and Dembele in a scene. What a. I'm loss of word. You have Eto. Best striker. Eto and Rumi. You have both. Then you have this Dembele and Mo Salah. No way. Ronaldinho in the midfield. Yaya Toure in the DMF. Best probable DMF in this in this 2025 edition. And that's some team. Let's play.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Pinches it off him.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Passes short and sharp. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That was
I think it's
played,
offside.
well stopped.
No, it's not.
Makaleli. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Ronaldinho, Mohamed Salah. Now it's Figo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hernes has a look and
Bad
plays
passing.
it forward. Short changes him with that pass. That's good vision.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's been shifted off it. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Musiala, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's Dembele. Hernes. Dembele. Toure was in no mood for any of that. Tomiyasu. Musiala. Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. For Musiala. Skillfully cut out. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
No
Truth
chance.
be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated,
No chance
but
whatsoever.
there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Kindly remove it, as
Some
it is
first half thoughts?
Not even a shot in the
they
goal.
look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
substitutions taking place.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ah, he's
Hey,
given it away.
what's
Look at
wrong?
the
What's
and the
wrong?
finish. He's scored.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well,
Silly
there was to
mistakes.
be
I'm making
no
silly
other
mistakes today.
outcome. So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, super ball. Dembele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that was never going to make it. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Bergomi. And they can counter here.
72,306.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Mateus!
Oh, bad luck continues.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
It should be a goal, huh?
He's got the shot
Okay.
away!
Okay.
They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Hello, Arnav.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very
Eh.
good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Thuram. Just a
Are
quarter of an
again
hour to
bad
play.
passing.
Mohamed Salah.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It should be another one. Another one. Nah,
Oh,
bro.
he's in!
Defense is too
And
good.
he's cleared it out of
Defense
harm's
is
way.
too good. Too strong.
Mateus. Got a shot away. Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And it's Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Brilliantly cut out.
43 minutes
And he's heaved it away. Added time going up here. It's 3
Foul,
minutes.
yes.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's a Beckham zone. Let's see
There
what
could be
happens.
trouble here.
It's a
For now,
Beckham
the
zone.
referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
हाँ खेलते हैं bro. इसके बाद खेलते हैं रुको.
I think we've got just about enough
I feel
time
like I
for
will
this
miss
free
this
kick.
one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh.
Beckham!
Oh.
Yes!
At
he's
last.
done
At
it!
last.
And that may just do it! Oh, that is a
Wonderful.
bit special.
Well, he made it look
Master
effortless.
class.
Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
No, nothing to change.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? And that's
GG,
as
good
far
game, bro.
as it goes.
What a team.
What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity,
Rematch.
what joy. That was so very, very good.
I know you will
Beckham
beat me
claiming
this
the man
time,
of the
you know,
match award.
if I rematch.
There is
I'm
very little room for
100% sure
argument.
about it.
Thank you for
The team you have,
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Don't worry. Nothing to worry about, man. It's friendly. Yeah, me too. Okay, let's play. अर्णव जस्ट इस टीम को देखो भाई, इसका टीम को देखना, ठीक है? खेलते इसके बाद खेलते, ओके अर्णव? लाइक लुक एट द टीम, पूरा मेटा स्क्वाड खिला रहा है भाई. क्या है ये टीम?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Let's go.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Oh, what a pass! Can he finish?
Oh, how did you miss it, bro? How did you miss it?
Play it back. And another try!
Oh, at last.
What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about
First
a
try
real
would have
rude
been goal,
awakening. It's almost as
Unlucky.
if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Offside.
Caught offside that time. And here's Dembele, Musiala, Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mateus.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
I should have gone for Rumi.
The big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Eh.
Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Corner.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Are.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Salah. That is a great pick out.
Oh.
Great hit!
So unlucky, so unlucky, bhai.
They've done it!
Ah.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural
Dembele
ability
and
to be in the right place at the
Salah,
right time.
causing
We've just
all
seen
sorts
the
of
perfect example.
trouble.
So that's two now without
Yeah.
reply. Can he finish?
Goal at last.
It's in! Right back in the game.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rummenigge. Mateus. Hones!
Goal. What a goal.
Sticks it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's got a side of goal. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Bad place to
Well, that
consider
looks
foul.
like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and
Salah
do
will score
nothing
from
while
here.
he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final
Gaucho.
meaningful act of the first half. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle.
There will be 3 minutes
Oh.
of time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good try, good try. I was not expecting that.
Ronaldinho passes short and sharp. Beckham. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
We are glad to inform you
The
that
midway
today's
point of the
matches
game.
programs
Well,
are
who would have
available for
expected
chance
both
located
teams
inside the
going
gates.
in level after
I'm sure
that?
there will
Lots
be
of
fun
drama,
souvenirs.
and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution.
So it's back to business. Mateus. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Gently done. He's been picked out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Decent ball.
How did he keep the ball inside?
It's in for the pieces.
Bro!
Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling. And
No
it should
way.
send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
How did he
Yeah, his
keep the
instinct
ball
told him
inside?
that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mateus. Mateus. Oh, that's well spotted. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
For this match was
Thuram.
71,649.
Has a shot!
Oh, what a goal!
Taken goal.
What a
That is
goal!
remarkable.
No way I
All
scored
square
there,
in a
huh?
matter of
No way.
moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat
No way.
to the importance of a
Absolute
committed
banger.
reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 62
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Musiala. Ronaldinho. Oh, great chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Figo. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Did you see that goal, Arnav? No way I scored, right?
It's their second corner of the game.
Nah.
Header!
Okay.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mateus has created one goal already. And it's Dembele. And that is a little undercooked. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Musiala.
Yeah.
Giroud. Oh, shooting chance!
Wow.
Goal!
The pass.
And again they hit the front.
The pass. Nothing
The
to do with that
understanding
kind of
between
passing.
those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 78 minutes is number 6, Olivier Giroud. Substitution on the field, number 17, Dembele.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arre,
Ended up in no man's
what kind
land.
of pass was that?
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Number 26, Kagawa.
Figo
Substitution in progress.
fires. Now the finish! Lizarazu clears. He's looking to set free a runner. Great chance!
Ooh, what a
It's
save, what a
loose.
save.
Who's going to get there? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
De Jong really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Khela hobe, khela hobe.
So, third corner of the game. Figo with the short one. Great ball, and he shapes
Eh.
the shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Lizarazu getting this one clear. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Come on, one last attack.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the runner.
Eh, bad
Araujo
pass.
makes the interception. So that's it.
Big
It is
fan
all
of
over.
card
That
ভাই
was intense.
তোমার সাথে
Enjoyable
খেলবো হ্যাঁ খেলা
contest
হবে
that
ভাই
Either could easily have won. Ultimately
GG,
decided
good game,
by
bro.
just the odd goal.
I told you we'll win this one if we play.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be
13
difficult at
shots,
times playing
13
in front of your own
shots.
fans if
Come
you're
on.
not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment.
ফার্স্ট সুজয় ভাই অর্ণবের সাথে একটু খেলা আছে একটা ম্যাচ খেলে আসছি হ্যাঁ 3 shots 3 goal yeah I'm happy with that I'm happy guys do like the stream and subscribe the channel I'm new okay Arnav, make a room, then invite me, okay? I will get surprised. How? How I will get surprised? Check. What to check, bro? Okay. I haven't checked. But why? Where can I check? Wait. Send me request. Okay, send me friend request. No, you are not in my friends, Nam. That's why I can't check. Okay, share your game ID, okay, in the chat. I will check, okay, after playing this game. You have sent me friend request or what? I will check after playing this game, okay? Sujoy, bro, wait, okay? I will play with you after this match. Okay, okay. I will get surprised. What, you are a top 100 player or what? Okay, I have to see after the match, okay? Yes? No way. Really?
Hello and welcome one
Okay,
and
okay, I
all.
will
The
check after
atmosphere
the game.
building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
What is the time in Poland
I'm
right
Peter
now?
Drury, and seated in the
Is it
experts' hot
evening? Is it
seat
morning? Is
our
it
man
night?
Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more
I'm
than
from
ready
India,
to
by
get
the
going
way.
here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Hey,
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back
Yeah,
at the
Van
fifth
Dijk,
time of
bhai.
asking.
And possibly
5
that was the
PM.
moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has
Big fan
deserved
from
for his
Dubai, dada.
services to his nation. 16 years
হ্যাঁ ভাই
since his
রোজ
debut
লাইভ
in
করবো, পারলে
2005,
জয়েন করো,
4 times a
সাবস্ক্রাইব
runner-up,
করে দিও
never
পারলে
scored in a
চ্যানেলটাকে,
major
লাইক
final,
করে দিও
but
পারলে
all of that
স্ট্রিমটাকে।
was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy.
Oh, smashing header!
আহ,
And he's heaved it away. Thuram.
না এইটা
Now it's Messi. Tonali. Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Darwin. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through.
nothing to
Now,
do here,
great
nothing to do.
chance.
You missed
Oh,
it.
wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh,
Well, that pass isn't the best. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no
bad luck
goals.
bro, bad luck.
Hernes. Now it's Dembele. But it's Thuram. He's had
Yeah.
it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's
এর
doing his
থেকেও
job
বাজে বাজে আমি
properly,
মিস
Peter,
করেছি,
that's for
তো
sure.
ভাই হয় হয় গেম খেলার সময় সব সম্ভব।
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Lizarazu. Conte. Thuram. Interesting ball. Beckham. That's really well cleared. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Big
Eh?
chance! In
Come
he
on.
goes again!
No way.
And for a moment, time stood
गेम
still.
ओपन कर हाँ खेल वही मैचটার পরেই খেলছি ভাই
Very nearly half an hour gone here.
big lag
Neither
big
of these
lag
two want to come off second best. Mateus. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappe. Lizarazu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run and
goal
again!
no
And that should get the job done. And it's Conte. Messi. He's played him through. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. Rummenigge. Passes
Arre.
coming off in quick succession here.
bad passing
That's going to go a long
Dembele
way.
was wide
Well, they've got
open
it back in a hurry. Kimmich gets it clear.
হ্যাঁ ভাই
That'll
খেলা
be
হবে
the
খেলা
last
হবে
act of the first half.
I play good
Perhaps
I
not
try
full
to
of
play
frills and
good
spills,
but sometimes I
a
don't
game
know
which
why
has been of a
what
very
happened to
high
me
level, certainly
I
defensively,
just concede
as both teams walk
needless
off
goals.
unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this
Sujoy
momentum
bro
maintained. So
মোহনবাগান
I'm
না ইস্ট
looking
বেঙ্গল
forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither
ये
manager
गोल होना
can be
चाहिए
too
भाई
unhappy.
ये गोल
I
होना
just
चाहिए
wonder which team is going to...
It's Dembele!
goal what a goal
And
what
he's
a goal
done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Beckham.
ah
Nicely worked. Costa Curta tries to
মোহামেডান
clear. Corner
এসসি
number 3 coming up.
বার্সা নাকি মাদ্রিদ মাদ্রিদ ভাই তুমি তো মেসি পাগলু তুমি তো বার্সাই হবে হ্যাঁ শুভজিৎ
Defending of the desperate variety.
এ না 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 না
Khan.
ও
That is good alertness.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And it's played forward. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim? Rummenigge gets through and it hits
Goal.
one! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
সব ভাই কি সব হচ্ছে আজকে ওহ
Kimmich. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
Paris Saint-Germain showing
Yeah,
a little more
goal.
urgency now, and to be honest, Peter,
Just
And
the
I'm not
goalkeeper
sure
sees
it will
and a
be or not.
shot!
Okay, at
It's
last.
a goal!
At last. After missing
Two
that
up,
easy
and
chance.
threatening to pull clear.
Oh,
well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
গেমে আজ অব্দি কত টাকা তো ভাই লাগিয়েছি ভাই, অনেকই হবে, অনেকই হবে, মানে আমার কাছে তো অনেক,
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
আমার কাছে অনেক, বাট না মানে লাগ
Have
ভালো
got
না
changes here
আমার,
from both sides, in
ওই জন্য
fact.
টাকা লাগাই না।
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi,
Number 11,
Hernes,
Number
Messi.
17, Benzema.
Always onto this. Beckham! And that has been knocked clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafinha. Shapes the
Oh!
shot!
What?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Bro,
Rummenigge. Oh, played right into his path. That's tidy. Owen. And it's Owen to Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's going to go a long way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rafinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge. Mateus. Mateus! They want to be quick to recover this. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of
Adams Van Dijk
determination
combo.
and occasionally magic. Simply,
Van
they
Dijk
had
भाई
all the right answers.
अलग लेवल का खेल रहा है।
Rummenigge, voted man of the match,
Code,
and
code.
deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I'm using
Well, the
Dembele,
look on
that's
the
why.
manager's face says it all. He knows he's...
GG, good game bro. Arnav. Tujay, join, huh? I'm creating the room. वो फर्स्ट चेक वो क्या नाम है इसका, मिलोज। ओह, डिविजन 1 रैंक 29th प्लेयर ब्रो, नो वे। বিকেলবেলা দিয়ে করি ভাই, 5টা 6টা 7টা এই সময়। Bro, I won against him. No way. Milos, brother, are you there? বানাচ্ছি আরে এটা না bro, I need to play with you, no? Good player, bro. 29th. Nice. Sujoy, brother, join, okay? Yeah, we can play. Sujoy Das, brother, join, okay? Friend request, accept করছি bro. Guys, do like the stream, okay? And subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. After this one, match request, okay? $104 Neymar. Rumi. Snyder. Okay, after this match, okay, Milos, send request. Send match request.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. He's having a hit!
From there?
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And we have our very first corner. And he'll shoot here.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path.
Are.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
फिर से.
Koke. Rummenigge. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Schneider has a shot!
Ooh, what a shot.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
York! So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Conte. Well, it's a
Bad
nice
passing,
idea,
bad
but
passing.
the execution was lacking. Beckham.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It should be a goal. Yes, it is. It is a goal.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's good running with the ball. Rummenigge. And claimed it back swiftly. Dembele. He's got the shot
Adi.
away! Xavi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. And for a moment, time stood still. You looking... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hernes. Mateus. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's wonderful
pass.
alertness. Rummenigge
Offside.
gets flagged offside.
Oh, just offside.
Rummenigge. Mateus.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
York. Xavi Alonso looking to run onto it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, bad pass.
Rummenigge. And now the hit! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Dembele picks it up out wide. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckham. And Beckham! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Defense is pretty good, Sujoy.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 10, Mateus. Number 8, Panes. Number 7, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 15, Mbappe. Number 18, Scholes. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Number 9, Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Offside. Right, offside to. Offside.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting from Mbappe!
Oh, what a save, what a
Now it's a
save.
race for the ball. So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly
Just over.
feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of...
It's Iniesta!
Oh, what a
They've
goal.
scored!
Last moment.
Dying minutes, and we're
Last
all square
moment.
again.
Good goal, good goal.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So all... And time is
What a
up.
match. Good goal.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Very special birthday.
Friend request, huh? Good game, Subhajit. Sujoy. Sorry. Good player, huh? Which server are you from? You're from Poland, then you are from Europe server maybe. Milos? Yeah, Europe server. Yeah, probably. But at least we can play. It takes time, but at least we can play. সুজয় মোহামেডানের একটা প্লেয়ারের নাম বলো ভাই। সুজয়, আর ইউ দেয়ার? সুজয়কে বলতে দাও, সুজয় বলছে মোহামেডানের ফ্যান। শুভজিৎ, হোয়াটস ইউর এজ? हाँ, कोऑप खेलेंगे।
So
राइट
welcome
राइट,
one and all
2v2
to a picturesque
सही
evening
रहेगा।
here. A clear night,
For
all the
21
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
সেকেন্ড ইয়ার কি নিয়ে পড়ছো ভাই?
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's found him in space. Threads one in. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rummenigge, big chance! One-on-one!
Well, Peter,
It's tough to get past this defense.
It's hard not to like. The smiling assassin,
It's very tough.
Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Yaya Toure. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, delightful ball.
No.
That's a decent clearance. And here's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well
Bad
seen,
pass.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great
Toure,
positioning.
bhai.
So good from him.
Mohamed Salah. And here's them. And the shot!
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Owen.
Oh, so much build up, so much build up.
And it's Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Figo. He's played him through. Dembele. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Toure cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Dembele.
No way past this meta
Dembele
defense.
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Salah. And here's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
बीकॉम श्रीरामपुर कॉलेज अच्छा अच्छा
Yaya Toure. Mohamed Salah.
तो श्रीरामपुरे থাকো নাকি ভাই
Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Beckham. Mateus. And it's Figo. Mohamed Salah.
oh it's a goal
Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature
at
just
last.
live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time.
Good
and
passing,
it can make
good
such
passing.
an impact on each mindset.
আমি বেহালা
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for
oh,
that.
it should be a goal come on no way
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half
This
time,
defense.
it is 1-0.
there is something about
Well,
this
obviously
defense
things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Mohamed Salah. Number 15,
And the second half gets underway.
number 42.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 10, Frenkie de Jong.
Hernes. Done delicately. Time and again they are repelled. Yaya Toure. Can he spark a counter here? Thuram spots it and intercepts. And the keeper's got it again. Khan. Lizarazu. And Mateus.
अरे की
It's a pretty loose
bad
pass.
passing
And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Owen. Now it's Owen.
Goal.
Tries a shot!
what a goal what a goal
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it
after
has.
this let's play co-op okay
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
offside right
Well,
no
this is to be
not an
expected,
offside.
Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. Rummenigge. Figo. And it's Ronaldinho. De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good
Ah,
from him.
lag big lag
That is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ito. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Giroud. Substitutions taking place.
Figo. Ronaldinho. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lizarazu. Gently done. No, that's been intercepted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge plays the ball back. And that has been cleared. Now the finish!
What a pass.
Oh, should have put that
My
away.
God, what a
Well,
pass.
we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Could move up a gear here. But it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into stoppage time. Very
Are
little
bad
left on
passing.
it. Figo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Oh, at
Referee
last.
looks at his watch and blows his
Ever
whistle.
co-op, bhai.
So it does end
Milos,
elsewhere.
are you up for an
Inspiration,
co-op?
perspiration,
Let's
both
play
on show
co-op.
in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks
Arna,
to
what are you
Jim
there?
alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
GG, good game, bro.
Good
Good
evening to
game. Arna, are you there? Let's play a co-op. Milos. শুভজিৎ ভাই সবাই আছে এটা কোঅপ হয়ে যাক তারপর আবার খেলবো এরপরে একটা খেলবো হ্যাঁ কোঅপ জয়েন ওকে সুজয় আর তুমি ঠিক আছে কোনো অসুবিধা নেই যে যেখানে খুশি ঢুকে যাও 3v3 হলে ভালো হয় সবাই আস্তে আস্তে জয়েন করো হ্যাঁ ওকে Milos, join co-op, okay? Let's play co-op. Arnav, join. Wait 2 minutes, okay? Join everybody. I'm coming. इनवाइट লিস্টে শো করছে না কেন? लिस्ट में तुम्हारा नाम शो नहीं करा भाई शुभजीत। जा আসছে আসছে ওকে ওকে ঢুকতে পারছি না কেন? wait Milos wait Shubhajit can't join, might be some glitch. এটা তো নতুন শুনলাম। হয় মাঝে মাঝে গ্লিচ হয়। দাস ওই সুজয় দাস, দাস ইজ সুজয় দাস। इमॉर्टल 11 तो शुभजीत offline showing me offline immortal 11 see can you see? How can I invite you if you are offline? Arnav wait हाँ invited okay Arnav is already in my team so Milos select away okay Sujoy select away Shubhajit also will select away home okay नहीं नहीं कुछ नहीं जाता भाई, नहीं होता है। जितना लोग हो गए उतना ही भाई मज़ा आता है भाई कोऑप में। और एक मेंबर होता तो अच्छा होता। अभी अभी होगा ना भसड़ होगा भाई चलो रेडी बेस्ट ऑफ लक टू एवरीबॉडी। क्यों भाई? अब मत छोड़ के जाओ भाई, प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा ना। ओके ओके अगर कोई लीव करता है तो ज्वाइन कर लेना। Yes, let's have fun. What a team. Check Rumi stat. Oh, 744 matches, 760 goals, assist 932. My god. One man army. All in divisions. Nice. Let's go. We have 2 mids on CB, bro. He's beast. Oh, right. Haven't seen him. We don't have any CV. That's the problem. It's okay.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere
Arnav,
building
next match
very
join,
nicely
okay?
here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, we're on the way. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose. And another try!
Sorry.
Well, there's the clearance. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge.
Well, he
Bad
got
passing.
rid
Sorry.
because he was under pressure.
First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
Bad passing. What's wrong?
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge. Stoichkov. Stoichkov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Stoichkov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Jong. 15 minutes till half-time. De Jong. And it's Scholes. Real chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Musiala simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. De Jong. Eto'o. Look at the space here. He's
Goal.
had a shot.
Oh, what a pass.
He's delivered
Good
all
pass,
right.
good pass.
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Nice, nice.
Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Stoichkov. And the first 45
good first
minutes
half.
are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but
Even I don't play co-op much.
Situation.
Playing after a long time.
Better defensive focus can avoid a second
It's
goal
fun,
on the
man.
counter.
It's okay.
They know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bad passing.
Rummenigge does really well there, strong defending. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a little off target. Rummenigge.
The attendance for
Quarter
this
of an hour
match
into the
was
second half.
1,649.
Musiala. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a
Well
bit
tried, well
timid.
tried.
Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bergomi. Bellingham. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the
Wow.
difference. And the score is 1-0.
Come on.
Rummenigge.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be.
Oh, he's been caught
It should be a
napping.
goal.
Header!
Oh, oh, what a goal, what a goal. Good goal, good goal.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Throw in.
Put Salah on AMF.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 42, Musiala. Number 18, Scholes. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 7, Beckham. Number
De Jong.
14, Mohamed Salah.
And it's Messi.
Number 10, Mateus.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Messi.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Taking place.
Now that looks a decent ball.
That's going in strongly.
Owen. Tomiyasu. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Ah, sorry.
He has found the way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. 2 minutes to be added on. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Good game, good game.
And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and
The team is
occasionally
too strong,
magic.
actually.
Simply, they had all the right answers.
Hello attendees.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
1v1. Okay. No more COP. Co-op. Okay, let's play 1v1. Co-op again tomorrow, okay? Good game though. Played really well. Invite. Yeah, I stream often. I will stream even tomorrow. I try to do daily streaming. ও ভাই আমরা কেউই খেলি না, ঠিক আছে, হয়ে যায়, কি আছে, খেলতে প্র্যাকটিস হয়ে যাবে। আমিও অনেকদিন পর কোঅপ খেললাম। ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্টটা পাঠিয়ে দিও ভাই, বুঝলে? Guys, do like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Okay.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So, a breakthrough already. Rummenigge. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Oh, good defense.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, here's a chance!
Good shot.
York really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Rummenigge, Ronaldinho. Decent hit!
Offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Schneider going
Offside?
face to face with his great right. Face to face with Rummenigge!
Ah, easy goal.
They are right back in business.
And it's another
Good
really
goal,
good
good
show
goal.
of character. I love
Full
the
defense
spirit
falls.
and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That is lovely.
Goal. Goal. Ah.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Played towards the other side. Mateus. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Conte. Rummenigge!
Oh,
And again,
I
the
thought I
keeper
scored.
stands strong.
Dino's signature move है
Beckham,
भाई.
the regular corner taker. He rises!
अरे रे.
Well, he should
How
have
did I
done
not
better,
score
and he
there?
knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rummenigge. Ronaldinho!
Ah. Come on.
Schneider.
How did I miss?
Rummenigge. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. He's had a
Ah.
shot! And that is a little undercut.
No, no, no.
It's a
Oh, what a save, what a save.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Alag.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been knocked clear.
अरे
Referee's had a look.
First half, na?
And he's blown his whistle for
half
half-time.
time.
A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is
Good
fantastic.
defending, Sujay.
If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution in progress.
So we're into the second 45. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Iniesta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Owen. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mateus. No, no way he was going to let him past.
The attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour gone.
71,898.
Musiala. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Owen. Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh,
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zakaria. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
bad passing.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Musiala. And that's a... There's the
Oh.
shot!
Good shot, good shot.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Musiala has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 7, Beckham. Number 10, Mateus. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 14.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
17, Dembele.
Owen.
9, Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Johan Cruyff.
Arey, offside, offside, offside. Ah, bad luck.
Dembele is flagged offside. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Scholes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add according to the board.
Goal.
Header!
Arey,
And that is as far
Good game,
as it
good game.
goes. A good watch.
Defense
More
is
than a
hard
good
to
watch,
break.
actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Sujoy bro, send me friend request. Subhajit, are you there? Wait. ID. ID. বানাও রুম বানাও, জয়েন করছি। Last match today, friendly.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold. Oh, that's ambitious.
Oh, what a goal, what a goal.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is a smashing hit, struck with power and accuracy.
Well, with the defence facing him, he had to get that right, and he did. I thought that was a very well-worked goal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pinches it off him. Mateus. Picked out brilliant, hits one!
Oh, bad miss.
He was under pressure.
Has a look and has a go. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stoichkov. And here's a chance. And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Stoichkov. Fernando Torres. He's going for goal!
Ooh, what a shot, what a shot.
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Hernes. Cristiano. Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. There's the shot!
That,
Now, how often do you see that?
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Torres. That looks a good ball through. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. And he was quick to react.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
হয়নি ভাই এখনো হয়নি
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your
Sorry.
opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Got a shot away. Hernes. And it's Vieira. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Beckham. Adams. Lizarazu. Rummenigge. That's a good run down the left. Mateus could try cutting inside here.
Ah,
Vieira. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Perez. And it's Stoichkov. Hernes.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
Beckham!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That is good alertness. The message is clear. None shall pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of...
nice chance, goal.
He scored!
Good goal.
There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Chouameni.
Coming on the field, number 6,
Owen.
Owen.
Now it's Haaland. And here's Owen. Now there's a probing ball.
Iniesta. Number 10,
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
number 15, Franz
Well, they
Beckenbauer.
deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be
अरे
most
bad
welcome
passing.
now.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The final 5 minutes. And he was alert to it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. He's in a good... It's Griezmann!
Ah,
Oh,
Good game,
fine
good game.
stop from the keeper.
Griezmann actually did...
And there goes
Another
the final
draw.
whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better
Pretty even
in
match.
the weeks ahead. Beckham picking up the Man of the Match award. And
good game. चलो না না ডিনার টাইম ডিনার করতে হবে তো তাড়াতাড়ি ডিনার করে ফেলি না আমি গুড নাইট গুড নাইট কালকে কালকে আবার স্ট্রিম করব কালকে পারলে জয়েন করো সাবস্ক্রাইব করো ওকে কাল দেখা হবে টাটা बाय बाय